the fourth try by France.
What a build-up by the French. Just repeated pressure. They kept hammering away, and Cranker, after sustained pressure, Michalak could see wide that they had the opportunity. Manya does the speculator across to Harry Nadorki, who just flicks it inside to Cranker, sitting there catching a bit of wind, and he just scores it as if he scores one every day of the week. Nonchalantly puts it on the ground for the try.
Well, yet again, it's jerseys number 7 and 8 that are in blue are involved in this. And the final touches to the big man in the front row.
You're right, Stu. Harry Nadorki, Munya and Betson, they are featuring so much out wide.
Michalak, he's been superb tonight, as he has been right through this tournament. Takes his World Cup tally to 95, and the French to 37-0.
Simon, would it be fair to say that this tight five of France is doing a wonderful job setting up a great platform for jerseys 6, 7 and 8 to roam around the track?
Well, change for the Irish. Humphreys on, O'Gara's off.
Restart. Brusque flew high, took it brilliantly. Now a chance for France again. There's Marsh, driven over the touchline by some spirited Irish defence.
Yeah, Kevin Maggs through on Marsh. But again, it's the athletic ability of the French getting up high above the Irish. They're getting the ball back so many times from the kick-throughs.
Irish throw to the line out. They go to the back. And Kelly tried to get the pass out the back. But the throw was not straight, and the French elect to take the scrum. Replacement player on. David Humphreys, the fly half tonight, playing in his 60th international. The most capped Irish fly half of all time. On for O'Gara.
Look at that platform by the French at that scrum.
Big kick downfield. Back goes Horgan. If he forces it inside that in-goal area, play will restart with the 22-metre dropout. Michalak, what a World Cup he's had.
You might say a wasted kick from the French, but they're just continuing to apply the pressure to the Irish. The Irish now, the dropout from the 25, and the French will bring it back yet again.
Humphreys hoists it high, bets it off his head, and Ireland get it back. Now David Humphreys. It's a kick down to Nicholas Brusque. He's been so safe in that custodian role for the French. Dempsey, his opposite number, took it well. The ball has been coughed up, taken by Kelly. Humphreys, Maggs. Now will Ireland come right?
Penalty advantage.
Humphreys again. This time goes short with the kick. Beautifully regathered by Humphreys. O'Driscoll's lost it forward.
Number 6.
Now Serge Betson's going to be a tackle not using the arms. You must use the arms in a tackle. If we see the replay, the referee has got the number 6 for France for tackling and using the shoulder charge.
Great little chip through there by Humphreys. Bit of variation, just trying to break this French defence, which has just been brutal.
Just watch this. No, it was before the referee was playing advantage. But clever play by David Humphreys. Variation by the Irish.
Well, that's what they need. You know, that's the first little chip kick in behind the French defensive lines that they've done all game. They need just to vary the kicking game around a bit, put more height in the ball so they can go and claim it in the air. The long wipers kick downtown have basically done nothing for them all night.
Marcus Horan has come on. for Corrigan, and Liebenberg has come on for Georgie, and here's a great break. Kevin Maggs going for the try line. Try to Ireland. Finally, the Irish have something to cheer about. And Kevin Maggs has come up with the try. He's been to 2 World Cups. It's his 14th try at Test Rugby, but his first ever at Rugby World Cup.
The French line has been very, very good on the defence tonight. It was a wraparound from Keith Woods from the front of the line-out, and he found a hole. A couple of French loose fours of big reputations. He made a mockery of them, shrugged the big winger off and said, too late.
But what the important parts of Maggs did was he ran hard, he ran fast, and he ran straight. Great angles.
Humphries hoisted high. 37-7. France over Ireland.
Terrific ball from Paul O'Connell down to Keith Wood. Gave this man the room. Rougerie, nothing could do about it. Just powerful drive to the line.
Restart by the French. It took the French 52 minutes to the line to be crossed. It was a splendid try by the number 12 from Ireland. He's been one of the real mainstays of this Irish side. And David Humphries, quite amazing. France had just made the midfield change with Georgian off and Liebenberg on. But it was closer to the action of the breakdown where the break was made, not out wide. Galtier out for Mania. He's had a terrific game. So too has Palouse and Hananadorki, a brilliant back row for this French side. Now Galtier searching down that left-hand touchline, but didn't touch on the ball.
Well, Meunier, the ball control in. He had 4 Irish defenders on him. He turned, he got the ball back. Galtier upset with himself, not with his team.
Well, is this the spark? Has Maggs given them the spark to make the Irish bring out a massive, it would be a massive comeback, but can they do it?
Humphries pumps it away towards halfway. What a great career this young fellow's had. Although I say young, he's 32. The most capped Irish fly half of all time. Serenity spot to O'Gara. He's only 3 points short of the all-time World Cup point-scoring record set by Ralph Keyes. France.
Not straight, referee Kaplan judges. So Ireland now just into the French half.
Come closer, please.
Can David Humphries work some more magic?
They've got their most experienced scrum combination of Stringer and Humphries in the history of the game in Ireland. O'Driscoll cut out pass, Dempsey's in the line, Kelly. Good defence by Aurélien Rougerie on the far side for France. And Liebenberg was in there doing good work as well.
Away!
Good, heavy, strong rucking in there by the Irish.
Now that's a great ruling from the referee. Now people out there don't know the game may think the boots on the player is a bit brutal, but he wouldn't get out of the way. It is legal if he's lying on the ball. And the Irish gave it to him.
Theon was lying near the ball. He's fair game, a little bit of soft shoe shuffle shown on top of him to get him out of the way. There it is. Nothing wrong with the feet on the body to try and ruck the man out as long as the foot is going backwards.
And more fool him not getting out of there quicker, Dan. If you stay there, you will feel the brunt of the Irish feet.
And here come the Irish.
Straight through the line out. So close, the Irish. Will the ball come out? Costello. Ball copped up by Hananadorki. It's still an Irish ball. Humphries through the dummy. O'Driscoll, ball coughed up, and Liebenberg kicks it away.
Referee's got him offside there, back to the try line. Another chance for Ireland.
Will they take the scrum?
Surely.
Well, since Oran's come on, the scrum has stabilised. The last one they had was rock solid. They've got to go for it. It's all or nothing tonight for the Irish. There's nothing to be left in the tank. There is no tomorrow.
This is sudden death rugby. Wood, they drive it forward. Stringer through the hands of Humphries, and he's copped it up. The pressure was mounting. That's Hadanadorki, the number 8 for France. A rare mistake by the Irish fly half. He'll be so angry with himself because they had a wonderful opportunity. Now Horgan, he will not go home wondering tonight. He's been looking for work all night. Dempsey smashed in great defence by the French. Midway between the half, 22. Horgan again. Terrific aggressive defence once again by France. Stringer, the pass has gone behind Humphries. Now Kelly, and they've lost 10 or 12 metres. Now he must release.
And again, look where the body of the French are.
And the penalty's gone the other way.
Illegal use of the boot.
Well, the Irish, against this French defence, you cannot show any weakness. You just have to run very, very hard at them. You show a chink of nerves or fear, they'll slash you in two.
Whereas before we saw the penalty was, we saw that the rucking was with the foot going in the backward motion. This time with O'Connell it was straight up and down, penalty against him.
It's 37-7, and a chance for France to go further ahead.
So, in the last 5 minutes,
Galtier,
it's fine. Some of them are
impassioned plea to his players.
The players
Keith
are moving
Wood,
away, and I've penalised
listening
on
to
two
referee
occasions.
Kaplan.
No. I've penalised on 2 occasions. Listen, I'll let you have a say. That man could not move away, and it was gratuitous use of the boot. Now he is.
Okay. They're putting their legs on the ball as if they're rolling away. They're just slowing it down.
Okay.
Tipping the ball with
That's
their hand.
still up to me. That's not up to me.
So, spirited discussion with the Irish captain, with Jonathan Kaplan. That's the offender there, the number 5. Dan, your thoughts?
Well, he's saying that Galtier's got his legs over the ball, which he has quite rightly there, but it still says you're not allowed any downward motion with the ruck.
Now Michalak. Oh, he has been superb tonight. .20 haul, 40-7 to France.
Keith Wood's getting frustrated, talking to the referee. Jonathan Kaplan saying, we've got to get them away from the ball so we can get quick phase balls, so we need to feed our backs quickly. Slow ball means it allows the French to get up in their face.
Aerial skills by the French from the restart. So we're into the final quarter of the third quarter final. The last game at Rugby World Cup 2003 to be played here at the Telstra Dome in Melbourne. The heartland of Australian rules football, but the Melbourne fans have supported this tournament magnificently. They had a great game here 2 weeks ago when England played Samoa. They had another cracker when Ireland played Australia, and they have thoroughly enjoyed watching the skills of the French tonight.
And Keith Wood, he knows that time's ticking away. It could be the last time he plays on the international circuit.
Humphries steps, and again 3 French defenders there to wrap up the Irish fly half. Keith Wood, he possesses all the skills. He can score tries, he can kick the ball, he can lead by example. What a great ornament of the game he's been.
Super kick, sorry Gordo, just watch that past Ibanez, and you're right, not only a fantastic player, inspiring captain, but he's such a great guy.
You can't possibly tell me he meant that. To get it inches inside.
He's a hooker, for goodness sake. They don't have those skills.
Dan, some front rowers didn't have them, some did. Keith Woods got them.
Well, he stole mine, and I want them back.
Dan Crowley thought he had them. He always